Weren't watching our news last night, you're kind of shocked to find out light rail was not running today. The Maryland Transit Administration has indefinitely suspended its light rail service in Baltimore. Now, the decision was made out of an abundance of caution due to safety issues related to a fleet overhaul project. Now, that overhaul is being done by a French train manufacturer. It's called Alstom. WMAR2 News' Elizabeth Worthington did some digging today and found that Alstom has struggled with safety issues before.
This frightening video from October showing flames and smoke filling a train car was released by the MTA yesterday. One rider was hurt during that fire. It's one of the reasons why light rail service is currently out of service. The fire happened because some of the high voltage conduits are punctured. Another piece of equipment that connects the cars was having problems too, causing 6 smoke events since 2021. The MTA says these issues are related to an overhaul project being done by an international company called Alstom. After last night's announcement about the suspension of service, Maryland transit advocate Claire Aguayo posted concerns about Alstom to X, and it got a lot of eyeballs from concerned Marylanders.
A lot of their North American products have been facing issues with reliability.
Most recently, an Amtrak watchdog report released in October detailed the problems plaguing Amtrak's new Acela trains. Alstom is building them, but the report states it's more than 3 years behind schedule. The report blames the delays on 2 things. One, Alstom has not completed the first step in the federal regulatory process that shows the trains are safe to proceed with additional testing. It says Alstom has built more than half of its units without completing this necessary step. And number 2, the report says all of the trains that have been produced so far have defects, like windows shattering spontaneously, hydraulic tilting systems leaking, water drainage between cars causing corrosion. The report also states that, quote, although some defects are expected when producing a new train set, the vendor's schedule for addressing them is incomplete.
The fact that those new Acela trains are sidelined in that huge number, the fact that all these Baltimore light rail trains are sidelined, the continued amount of incidents and unreliability alone is a testament to the fact that we should really be looking into why this is happening, and we should be scrutinizing Alstom.
Alstom responded to that report, strongly disagreeing with the assessment, calling it, quote, misleading and damaging to Alstom's reputation. One example, the company takes issue with the word shattering when referring to the broken windows, calling it sensational. Alstom says it did observe fractures in some windows, but it fixed the issue and it hasn't happened since.
A response saying that these problems were sensationalized doesn't make the problem go away, that now in Baltimore, we're not going to have light rail trains at all.
There's also been problems in Canada. According to the Ottawa Citizen newspaper, axle failures on the Alstom-built light rail service there led to a train derailment in 2021 and a 3-week shutdown of service this past summer. Alstom is quoted in the paper saying Ottawa deserves better.
Baltimore has deserved better for transit for so long.
We reached out to Alstom for comment. The company referred us to the MTA. The MTA says it's working to determine the root cause of the safety issues, but it cannot comment on a project managed by Amtrak. So far, there's no word on when the light rail service will be restored. The MTA says it's working with Alstom nonstop to conduct inspections and make repairs. In Baltimore County, Elizabeth Worthington, WMAR 2 News.